Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nice to see you again, my friends. My name is Wardatul Laili Hidayat. My ID number is 21101060004. On this occasion, we will study about verb. Let it go. Verb. The definition of verb is word or phrase that express an action, an event, or a state. For example, activity such as walk, study, run, sleep, and each other. For example, condition such as had, forget, love, and each other. Jadi verb adalah kata atau frasa yang menunjukkan sebuah perbuatan, sebuah kejadian, atau sebuah kondisi. Misal, contohnya aktivitas seperti berjalan, belajar, berlari, tidur, dan lain sebagainya. Jika contoh kondisi, misal seperti benci, lupa, mencintai, dan lain sebagainya. Next on the kind of verb. Kind of verb, there is two sides. The first based on its form and the second based on its position. Jadi pembagian dari verb itu dibagi menjadi dua. Yang pertama berdasarkan bentuk dan yang kedua berdasarkan posisinya. First based on its form, yakni kata kerja yang dikelompokkan berdasarkan bentuk. There are three sides. The first infinitive form, the second past form, and the third is participle form. A. Infinitive form, commonly called present form. It has three sides. The first to infinitive, the second bare infinitive, and the third additional infinitive. To infinitive is to plus verb 1. For example, to study, to sleep, to eat, to swim, to run, and each other. The second bare infinitive. Bare infinitive is verb 1. For example, sleep, eat, swim, walk, talk, and each other. The last additional infinitive. Additional infinitive is verb add s or es. For example, buys, talks, tells, studies, and each other. The second is past form. Past form usually called verb 2. There are two sides about past form. Are regular verb and irregular verb. Regular verb is verb 1 added by d or ed. For example, walked, jumped, recurred, and z on dictionary. Regular verb adalah kata kerja yang beraturan. Jadi biasanya verb 1 yang ditambah d atau ed. Next is irregular verb. Irregular verb adalah kata kerja yang tidak beraturan. You can see on Oxford Dictionary. For example, buy, bought, eat, ate, write, wrote. And the third is participle form. There are two sides about participle form. The first, present participle, and the second, past participle. Present participle is verb 1 added by ing. For example, walking, eating, jumping, holding, and each other. And the second past participle is verb 3. For example, gone, drink, eaten, rotten, and each other. Next, the second kinds of verb is based on its position. Yang nomor 2 dari pembagian verb ditinjau berdasarkan kedudukan. There are two sides. The first ordinary verb and the second auxiliary verb. For example, Laili will have been walking surrounding her house. In the sentence, Laili as subject will have been walking as verb and surrounding her house as object. Will have been as verb, the part of auxiliary verb, and walking as verb, the part of ordinary verb. Next, we learned about one by one ordinary verb and auxiliary verb. Ordinary verb has characteristic are main verb, short, has an one sentence, and the quantity of ordinary verb only one. Ordinary verb adalah kata kerja asli. Ordinary verb memiliki ciri-ciri, di antaranya yakni ordinary verb adalah kata kerja utama. Kemudian, ordinary verb harus ada dalam suatu kalimat. Dan jumlahnya dari ordinary verb itu hanya satu. Ordinary verb has two sides, the first transitive verb and the second intransitive verb. A. Transitive verb. Transitive verb is verb need an object. Transitive verb has two sides, the first monotransitive and the second distransitive. Monotransitive is verb need one object. For example, Mr. Joe eats burger. Monotransitive adalah kata kerja yang hanya membutuhkan satu objek. Contohnya, Mr. Joe makan burger. And the next, distransitive. Distransitive is verb need two and more object. There are forms of distransitive. You can see on the PowerPoint that I have made for you. And the example, Hanum shows Nadia a new shoes. And the second example, Hanum shows a new shoes to Nadia. B. Intransitive verb. The definition of intransitive verb is verb not need an object. Jadi yang kedua yakni intransitive verb, yakni kata kerja yang tidak membutuhkan objek. Intransitive verb has two sides, the first complete predication and the second incomplete predication. Complete predication is verb complete. The structure, subject plus verb and plus adverb. For example, Lisa sleeps every night. Jadi complete predication yakni kata kerja yang sudah lengkap. Terdiri dari subjek, verb, dan adverb. Contohnya seperti Lisa tidur setiap malam. Jadi contoh dari Lisa tidur setiap malam itu sudah lengkap dan tidak membutuhkan objek yang lain. The next, incomplete predication. Incomplete predication is verb not complete sonnet complement. The structure is subject, linking verb plus complement. LV is linking verb. Linking verb is verb relate between subject and complement. There are certain linking verbs, such as remain, turn, appear, feel, get, grow, keep, look, prove, seem, smell, sound, stay, taste, and to be. For example, she becomes a lecturer. On this sentence, she a subject becomes a linking verb and a lecturer as complement. Other example like a little boy appears grateful. Jadi yang nomor 2 yakni incomplete predication, yakni verb yang masih tidak lengkap, maka dari itu membutuhkan pelengkap, yakni berupa complement. Di sini polanya subject, linking verb, dan complement. Seperti contoh, dia perempuan menjadi seorang dosen. Okay, continue about the auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb is supporting verb. Jadi auxiliary verb adalah kata kerja bantu, yang mana tugasnya membantu ordinary verb. There are 3 kinds auxiliary verb. The first, primary auxiliary, the second, modal auxiliary, and the third, emphasize auxiliary. A. Primary auxiliary. Part of primary auxiliary is to be. Is, am, are, was, were, been, being, be. Have, has, had, have. And the last two, does, did for negative and integrative. Ada beberapa ciri khusus yang dimiliki primary auxiliary, yakni yang pertama tidak mempunyai makna dalam kamus dan menunjukkan karakter tenses. Kemudian apabila sendirian, maka bisa menjadi verb ordinary. For example, I am eating bread. On the sentence, am as verb auxiliary because followed by other word. And the second example, I am beautiful. On the sentence, am as verb ordinary because lonely. The next, modal auxiliary. The part of modal auxiliary such as can, will, must, may, should, might, and each other. Modal auxiliary memiliki ciri-ciri sama seperti primary auxiliary. Modal auxiliary memiliki ciri yakni yang pertama mempunyai makna dalam kamus, meski begitu pula dalam kalimat, kemudian selamanya akan menjadi auxiliary dan membentuk karakter tenses. For example, Sarah will help her mother cook. At the sentence, will as verb auxiliary and help as verb ordinary. The next, C, emphasize auxiliary. Ciri yang dimiliki emphasize auxiliary yakni memberikan penekanan and it means sungguh-sungguh dan benar-benar. The part of emphasize auxiliary are do, does, and did. For example, I do love you. On the sentence, do as verb auxiliary and love as verb ordinary. And the last, we learn about verb followed by gerund. Gerund are used as the object of certain verb. And now we learn about verb is followed by gerund. There are common verbs are followed by gerund, such as enjoy, appreciate, mind, quiet, finish, stop, vote, postpone, delay, keep, consider, discuss, mention, and suggest. For example, I enjoy watching a movie together. On the sentence, enjoy as verb and watching as gerund. An example, Hadi stopped playing football. And the last example, we discussed going to movie this night. Okay, my friends, I think enough from me. Thank you for listening and watching, and I hope you guided into my topic. The last I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.